So lately, there's been a running theme of Xbox games that are just kind of running bad on Xbox, but seem to be running pretty good on PlayStation. I don't really necessarily get the idea behind that. I'm not saying intentionally gimp the competition, but I do think that we're in this little bit of a weird situation where it's a little bit redundant that almost every game has been better on PlayStation, and Microsoft owns these studios and stuff. So it does make you start to kind of wonder what's going on, and exactly what Microsoft can do about it. To me personally, I think you have to have things kind of ready to go. You have to have, you have to have this worked out. To be honest with you, I don't see how this can be allowed to carry on if you're Microsoft. The latest bit of information, and you guys want to stick around for this video, I'm sure you guys will want to check it out for sure, and that is the update for Fallout 4, right? So we know Fallout is huge right now again, but it looks like the update for Fallout 4, the next gen update on PS5 and Xbox Series X, the game is better on the on the PlayStation 5. Now, maybe that is shocking to you, whatever reason. It's not really shocking to me in the least. It's sort of unfortunate that has happened. At the end of the day, it seems like that's something that Microsoft can control. Like, I don't understand how you're not going to have your own console games playing best on your console. Like, how does that make sense? How does that make your fans feel? How does that make anybody feel, to be quite honest about it? I think that it's a bit unfortunate, to say the least. And really, to me anyway, just goes to show that Microsoft has kind of lost the plot a little bit where this is concerned. I hope that they can figure out something, but it doesn't look like that's going to be the case, to be honest with you. So I don't know what to say. But this new update is supposed to be good, but it doesn't really do much to help the Xbox. A lot of Xbox players took to social media to express their frustration. Unfortunately, this is something that is going to be happening quite a bit. As Microsoft has a bit of Xbox issues, I guess. I don't know. Xbox Series X and S players seem to be having a lot of technical issues in the game. One major caveat: one of the biggest improvements in the next-gen update is the addition of performance and quality modes, which are standard on the games on current console. However, only Fallout 4's performance mode, which I kind of talked about the other day, trades slightly lower graphical fidelity for a higher frame rate, remains to be working. The option to switch to quality still exists, but it simply doesn't do anything. So big updates to games already as sprawling as Fallout 4 are always going to come with some kind of jank, but for many players it seems that the next gen patch is actually a downgrade for all the mess it's caused. The update offers very little in terms of new content or features, while temporarily taking away more than it adds by disabling different things as well. The biggest problems with the next gen update will likely be fixed before too long, but this has been a problem for a little bit now, so that really makes you kind of wonder what's going on with them. I would love to see Microsoft be able to understand their own kind of issues and go out there and fix them and things like that. So I hope that that's something that can be rectified before too long. But just as a fan of Xbox, and I'm sitting here kind of looking at this going, this is really kind of bad, to see people out there and to see that Xbox is maybe kind of fallen by the wayside a little bit. It's a little bit unfortunate, to say the least. I wish that Microsoft would do something about this. I wish that they would go out and kind of get this kind of fixed or whatever. So in quality mode, for instance, you get ultra settings, while on Xbox you don't. So you get ultra settings on PS5, Xbox you don't. To some people that might not be a huge deal or whatever, but to me, I just really think that that's going to be an issue where, how in the world does that even happen? Like, listen, I'm not saying, and like I said earlier, because people don't really, I don't think they really understand where I'm coming from when I talk up exclusives and things like that. But they're very much important, you know, for a lot of reasons. But the main reason is to kind of just push your platform forward, and that's really unfortunate that hasn't happened much lately. Like this whole generation. And I like Xbox. I think the Series X is a really, really solid console. But the main problem that I would have is that why on earth isn't why on earth isn't Xbox leveraging their exclusive games and their exclusive content? Like, that makes no sense to me. I hope that they can kind of fix that before too long and get people reasons to go out there and play an Xbox. But so far it just doesn't seem like that's the case. It's a bit unfortunate to say the least, but I want to see Microsoft succeed, and for them to succeed, they have to give people a reason to buy their platform. When you're already putting your games on the competition's platform, right, and then you're making it run better on that platform, I think that that's a big problem. I hope that they get that worked out. And I think that they honestly need to, and they need to kind of get this stuff addressed. Like, people, what in the world are they thinking by doing this to Xbox fans? Like, I don't understand this at all. I want to see Microsoft succeed. I want to see Xbox be looked at as something that's great and awesome. And then you see like this kind of stuff happen, and you just kind of scratch your head a little bit, and you're just like, what in the world is Microsoft even thinking right now? It's just so unfortunate that this is happening, and I do hope that they get their shit together, because next thing you know, it's going to be too late. And you don't want that. Like, I don't want that. I think that that's really one of the things that that needs to kind of be fixed before too long. They need to get this stuff worked out. They need to get Xbox games working best on Xbox. You need to have things that drive people to Xbox. These are the things that they need. They need to do a better job of this. And so far, like, this generation has been really piss poor. Like, I love Starfield. I think it's a great game. Is it a perfect game? No, but I think that it is a really great game. And at the end of the day, you need to have more games like that. That might be the only game that's like, okay, worthwhile to buy an Xbox for. I really do think that that's the thing that you need to kind of take into expectation with this kind of thought. You have to do better for your fans. You have to. There's got to be some kind of expectation there. Anyway, let me know what you guys think. Thanks for watching. Rack 'em up. Crap Gamer out.